So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Capable of finding his open guys, Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. The pass to Leonard. Back to George. It's Covington on the wing. Just 3 to shoot. Or 3. Westbrook. That shot off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Conley inside the line, and Westbrook pulls it down.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And finished off by Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Now here's Conley. Here's Towns. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. The 3. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns for 3. Not going to go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Westbrook, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
McDaniels, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Leonard finds Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the
Zubac's with it. Outside Leonard. Stolen by McDaniels. Goes up. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Clippers trail by 10. George with the ball. Conley picks him up. Can they get it? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Now here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Conley. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
He takes it in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 6.
And your Clippers Houston team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Minnesota?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. Here's Westbrook. Unable to get that one. Towns with the defensive effort.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
The Clippers grab the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And here's Conley outside. No good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Leonard on the wing. McDaniel's defending. The shot's good.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Conley against Westbrook. Westbrook with the block. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the left side wing. Zubac's a screen on Towns. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Towns.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edwards drives in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
The Timberwolves shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Conley. Towns has got his first points of the game.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Passes to George. Zubac's a screen on it. And George kicks to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Covington passes to Westbrook. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Powell, the pass to Plumlee. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's stolen by Gobert. Plumlee with the steal. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards.
Boy, good stick-to-itiveness there from George. Sticks with the shot despite the foul that he gets while in the air.
The Clippers have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Here's Highland, covered by Conley. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Highland. And the 3 off target.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to George. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top 3-point shooters in the game.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Plumlee with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. George finds Morris. The 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David. We'll be back after half.
21, the Timberwolves. 25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Gordon. Morris is out there with Powell. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the point. And they get it back. Powell, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Powell's got the first points in the second half up on the board for the Clippers. Anderson kicks to Reed. Back to Anderson. That shot misses. So the Clippers will take it the other way. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting box.
Morris passes to Highland. Pulls up on the wing. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota in the lead. Out to the right wing. And here's Anderson from the arc. Here's Rivers. Prince wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Highland. And it's off the back rim, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Rivers. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Powell kicks to Gordon. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Takes it inside, and here's Prince outside. The shot off that time. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles, trailing by 2. Plumlee with a screen on Rivers. Highland misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Back to Powell. Puts up a 3. Reed with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's Alexander Walker. The pass to Reed. Fades away. Inside. Kicks it out to Prince. Rivers passes to Prince. Clock at 4. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 4. Now the Clippers moving it up. Morris finds Plumlee, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Morris passes to Powell. 3-pointer. Tries again for 3. Gordon. Out to Morris. From deep. No good that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Rivers gets a wide open look. Kept alive, Minnesota. That one drops for him. And now a 6-point Minnesota lead.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
A wide open look for Plumlee. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Here's Alexander Walker, and the shot is long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Powell, and he converts the layup. Powell's got 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Reed. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. We've got Rivers, Naz Reid out there with Anderson. Then it's Taurean Prince, and it's Alexander Walker in a 2-guard. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Towns kicks to Edwards. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers trail by 6. Westbrook with it. Here's Zubac. Outside Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. In the corner, George with it. Fast break, Minnesota. Conley's running. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Covington's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 8. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. From the top of the key. And here's Covington from the arc. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley kicks to Towns. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I tell you, I mean, the confidence of Towns when he's facing up, really relaxed and comfortable to let it go without hesitation.
Got that one up quick. And that's 10 points for Paul George.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Conley gets the bucket.
Fantastic at capitalizing from those spots. Conley has a dynamite-looking jump shot.
Leonard, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 10. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Conley's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nobody near George. Drops in the train. Now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
It's Westbrook with the drive from deep three-point range.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Driving inside. And the shot is good. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Minnesota.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Los Angeles on D. 7-point differential. Edwards a screen on West. Conley's shot is off.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
So it's the Clippers now. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
At the line for your Clippers.
Good on both.
Wow, coming through for his team at the line and cutting this down to a very tight game.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Second chance effort. Out to Edwards. Into the lane. And finished off by Edwards.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
For three, Covington. Minnesota with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And here is Conley. And so Minnesota takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
tonight. Here we go. So the Clippers win the tip. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Now here's Covington. Leonard passes to George. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Phoenix's ball.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
For 3, Durant. Rebound by the Clippers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Leonard for 3. And the Clippers miss again. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Now George. There's the drive. Back to Covington. Takes a 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Pass to Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. It kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Now, Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Now here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on George. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. He shoots it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Ball to Phoenix.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Booker against George. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, the remarkable timing of KD, sensing precisely when to cut in the pick-and-roll action.
Here's Covington. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Tries it from 19. The kick out to Paul. Right side Durant. Clock at 4. From deep. Durant with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Westbrook, the pass to George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Now here's Paul. Booker with it. Guarded now by George. Back to Booker. It's Booker on the wing. The shot, no good. Ooh, nice D from George. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Now here's Paul. For 3, knocks down the triple. Paul's got 5 points.
Well, there's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the three.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Durant with it, and it's Lillard picking him up. Takes the three. Westbrook with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Counted from distance.
You have to be prepared to catch and shoot in all circumstances if you're Robert Covington, and he was ready to rise and fire.
Outside Paul. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Zubac with a screen on Booker. George's shot is off. The Suns have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Ayton. Over Westbrook. And he makes the 8-footer.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
Now here's Leonard. Let's go with a three. Fires hitting the triple.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top. Lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And so in the game for the Suns, Terrence Ross is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Paul. Ayton passes to Ross. Here's a 3 from Paul. He buries it from 3. Paul's got 10 points.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Paul against Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Fires from the wing, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. He's got 5.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Oh, he earned some serious style points on that layup.
Back to Westbrook. The 3-ball. Hits a 3-pointer.
Now, Russell Westbrook wants to keep the defense honest, so he'll make just enough 3-point shots to do exactly that.
Ross finds Durant. From downtown, Ayton. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to George. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Leonard for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Little turnaround. Ross can't get it to go.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Outside Covington. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Ross passes to Paul. Shoots over Westbrook. Outside Ross. Oh, George with a steal. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Paul. Here's Durant. Fires the 3. From the high post. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, BA. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Boy, we think of Chris Paul as the master of setting up teammates, but when he starts to cook, look out. Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Durant on the attack. That one is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's George. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Boy, not only can Paul George get off the dribble drive, but you see the strength to absorb the contact and finish. Nice.
The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And stolen by Paul. Launches a three. .103 left to play in the first half. And that one's good.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
George passes to Leonard. No good with the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Paul. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. For three, George. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For three, Warren. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Covington. Westbrook outside. Leonard passes to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Durant. Zubac's shot is off.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for Phoenix. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Warren with a screen on Gordon. Pass to Ayton. To the inside. Outside for Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 5.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Snatched up, and Ayton with the stuff.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Gordon, the pass to Morris. And here's Gordon. Puts up a three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Plumlee's gotten 4 this quarter.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
How about Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
Pass to Morris. It's Powell on the wing. The 3 is up. And Booker pulls it down.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Ayton with a screen. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
A nice shot by Morris.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
Gordon against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Booker with it. Ayton, a screen on Gordon. For 3, Booker. He can't get that one to fall. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Outside for Booker. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 8.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
And now the Suns fast break. And Booker with the jam.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Powell with it. Pass to Highland. The 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Suns have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Ayton, a screen on Gordon. Here's Lee. Powell covers. Here's Okogie. With the crossover. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
How about the athleticism of Josh Okogie on that dunk? Wow, that's eye-popping.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Warren. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. Powell pulls it in. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Lee. And here's Warren. It's Booker on the wing. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Suns on top, leading by 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter roll. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Suns, they've got Devin Booker, T.J. Warren out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Damian Lee, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Booker against Gordon. Pass to Warren. Ooh, Morris with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Morris with it. He's covered by Warren. They grab their own miss. Powell for three. Out left to the wing. The three is up. And the basket by Highland.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Gordon against Booker. Inside. Here's Warren. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Morris on the wing. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Outside Booker, fires for three. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gordon, the pass to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
The Suns trailing. For three, Booker. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
First team.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Lee.
But to say it's not easy to guard Russell Westbrook is an understatement. This guy's quickness and leaping ability make him a nightmare.
Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Paul, down low. Here's Durant to end the run. Outside for Booker. Durant with a screen on George. And Booker with the jam.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. George for three. On target from range. And the Clippers lead by 6.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And jams it home. Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Booker for three. Pass to Okogie. And here's Booker. Back to Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Here's Westbrook. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Durant has the open look. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Great open look there.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Here's Booker. Here he goes. Count it.
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
Here's Westbrook. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that. Booker finds Durant. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on there. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. 4 out.
this what you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Edwards. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Booker against Edwards. Booker the pass to Ayton. Paul outside. Suns moving the ball around. The 15-footer uses the glass to drop it in.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And it's Ayton missing.
Got enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Can't hit that one. Good D by Booker. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now here's Booker. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. That's a 2 from Towns. Paul with the steal. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
And here is Conley after the three-pointer from KD. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 5. Conley the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Ayton sets the pick for Durant.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
And Towns throws it down.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. And KD throws it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Fades and shoots, and it's Towns missing. Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Count the basket. Durant's got 9.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 15-6 run. Ball passes to Ayton. Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious. And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Suns leading by 9. Booker outside. 12 seconds left in the first. Paul for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Towns, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to
The previous play is under
get the basket off in time.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Towns kicks to McDaniels. The shot. No good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Durant deciding where to go with it. Hits it from three-point range. KD's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
And here's KD for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
To the middle, and it's Warren with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Suns leading by 15.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
From deep. Ross on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Edwards against KD. 6 to shoot. Over Edwards. KD's shot is off. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Here's Lee. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Lee's got his first points in this one. Out to Conley. A fader. Towns with it. He's picked up by Lee. Towns against Durant. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:02 left in the first half. Here's Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Conley. Launches a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Ross. Diving in.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on 8.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. Suns leading by 14. Lee kicks to KD. And he uses the glass on the layup. KD's got 19 points.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Thank you, David, for that interview.
35.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Suns leading by 14. To the paint. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's foul number 2 for him. Rivers, he's checked in for Noel. And for the Suns, Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Booker in for Terrence Ross. Pass to Alexander Walker. Rivers gets a wide open look. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Booker up top. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease. And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Booker looking around. Pass to Lee. Stolen by Rivers. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Alexander Walker. Now the pass to Reed. Offline with his three. Phoenix leading by 15. Passes it to Okogie. Lee outside. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Buries it from three-point range. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Lee dishes to Booker. Stolen by Rivers. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And there's the drive, and that one drops for him.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And Booker throws it down.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
It's Anderson with the drive. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Warren with the ball for Phoenix. Booker with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Booker finds 8. Lee trying to get open, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
What a tricky play by Booker, using the pump fake to draw the defender and win the foul.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Anderson passes to Reed. Prince outside. Reed with it. Ayton's there. Kicks it to Rivers. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. For 3, Booker, and the Suns miss again. Timberwolves trail by 14. Anderson wide open. Kept alive. Pass to Rivers. And here's Prince outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Prince has got 6 points.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Over in the corner, Warren. Stolen by Anderson. Rivers kicks to Prince. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Prince has got it back down to within single digits for the Timberwolves. Lee goes in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time. Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Hands it from downtown. He's got 13.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
Prince's shot is good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Outside Warren. And And the dunk by Booker.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Prince, and stolen by Ayton. KD with it. Guarded now by Prince. Here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
Edwards has come in for Minnesota. Both free throws good from Booker. Timberwolves trail by 14.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns. Suns leading by 12. Ayton dishes to Durant. Here's the pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. It's tipped. Clock at 6. Left side, Edwards. For the 3. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Paul outside. Fires the 3, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 9 points. Here's Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Paul passes to Booker. Lets it go with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one. Free throw good, Edwards.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony.
And Edwards drops them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Booker dishes to Durant. Passes it to Okogie. And KD, here we go.
When Durant puts it on the deck, good luck trying to stop him. Sometimes you've got to resort to just fouling.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Minnesota. And both free throws good for Durant.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Towns a screen on Paul. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Pass to Paul. Here's Okogie, defended by Towns. Okogie, the pass to KD. 4 on the clock. He drives in. The rebound by Prince.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Towns wide open. At the live, Minnesota. And the dunk by Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Here's KD. Offensive rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's good from long range. Edwards got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy lives for these moments.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Outside Edwards.
Nice finish.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Ayton sets the pick for KD. Shot to stop the run. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Paul. Prince misses. Booker outside. Pass to Okogie. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put up. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's Zubac. Leonard for three. Hits the trifecta.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Leonard pulls down the board. Now the Clippers with it. It's a three-point game. Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Covington passes to Leonard. And here's Westbrook. Wide open look. McDaniels with the rebound. Now here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with two 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. The shot by Conley, no good. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Gobert against Zubac. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Look at the focus. When Russell Westbrook zeroes in, he's next level.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Edwards, driving to the basket.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Towns finds Gobert. Edwards with it. Drives to the hoop, and he jams it home with authority.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball. There was a mix-up defensively, left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
That gives him the lead. Edwards got 8 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Covington, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. McDaniels from long range. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. a pretty remarkable achievement.
It's tipped and stolen by Gobert. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
The true definition of a veteran, Mike Conley, an integral part of this team.
And Conley drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
It's George on the wing. 17 seconds left now in the first quarter. Out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Leonard's got 8.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And
the previous play.
They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And after seeing it now in slow-mo, I definitely think he was late with it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Pass to Zubac. Zubac with a screen on Conley. Covington passes to Leonard. Now Westbrook launches it, sinks the tray. Westbrook's got 5.
Check out Russell utilizing his range and making the most of that look.
Westbrook against Conley. Towns with the ball. Looking to win the run. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Leonard for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. McDaniels from long range. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. George outside. There's the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Conley passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Back to Westbrook. And he makes it.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. The shot that time not on target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the jam by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hops when he needs it.
The 3, Conley. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Goes back up. Back to Daniels. Pass to Conley. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
The shot by Towns, no good.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Zubac finds Leonard. No good on the triple.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. George, right side. Over Edwards. George, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Takes the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Conley against Westbrook. George outside. Westbrook, the pass to George. Misses off the left iron. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes. VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Covington with it. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. He's got a clear path. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Mike Conley is incredible in transition, using his ridiculous speed to beat everyone down the court.
Leonard for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Shoots over Westbrook. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Thanks very much, Allie. And
The Clippers, 24.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And so in the game for the Clippers, we've got Mason Plumlee, Norman Powell out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Highland in at the 1.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Anderson can't get it to go. Well, the Clippers shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Here's the break. Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And here are the Clippers now. Morris for 3. Here's Highland. Out to Powell. Launches a 3. Drains the triple. Now at the 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Off the catch, Norman Powell is quick to move the ball into his shot pocket.
Here's Rivers. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete who is relentless, and he can shoot the ball.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Rivers. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Nails it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Prince to stop the run. Knocks down the long J. Prince has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Highland. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Anderson, tightly guarded. The Clippers grab the miss. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Minnesota foul. Torian Prince. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Powell. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 for 6 here in the 2nd half. Now here's Reed. Out covers. Reed in the post. It's rebounded by Morris. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Highland. Stolen by Reed.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
To the left wing. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Gordon. Outside, Anderson. On the wing, Rivers. Clock at 4. There's the triple. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Powell. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers in the lead. Powell passes to Plumlee. Gordon on the wing. Knocks it loose. Pass to Powell. Back to Morris. All by himself. Reed can't hit.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Out to Gordon to stop the drought. They get it back. Pass to Highland. Powell for 3. Shot clock at 6. And another shot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Now Reed. Here's Rivers. No good on the 3. 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And Powell with the stuff.
Look at how high Norman Powell gets on these dunks. Loves showing off his athleticism.
Here's Alexander Walker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for Minnesota, Nikita Alexander Walker.
And he drops it first.
This is the area of the game we've seen lots of improvement by Alexander Walker.
Good on both. One second left. And Covington, here we go. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Prince in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Here's Towns. And that's good from 17 feet.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Prince. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. 2 points. That one goes. And the Clippers lead by 5.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. It's kept alive. Towns for 3. The shot, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
For 3, George. And the three-pointer goes. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart, and the shots are going down.
To the wing on the left. Here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Westbrook. Oh, ripped away. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Edwards for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards slams it in.
No doubt about it, guys. We've got a ball game here. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
George, right side. 4-3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. And Edwards, here we go.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Plumlee.
2 minutes remaining.
The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Second team foul.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
The great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Towns up top. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. To the paint. Out to Leonard. Uncovered. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 6.
I like when Russ looks to involve his guys. It brings this team closer together.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by George. Back to Edwards. The 3. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to Leonard. Pass to George. It's Covington on the wing. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on. Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
And here are the Clippers now. They lead by 4. George passes to Westbrook. Downs with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Edwards. Off target with the 3. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Money.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
Leonard for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win. And they barely... All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Ayton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Still the traditional play of Chris Paul as the point guard, that pass-first DNA. Amazing what he's done when you think back through his entire career.
And here's Covington from the arc. He's off on that one, and Phoenix will come the other way. Westbrook against Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now, here's Leonard. Devin Booker missing his last shot. And Plumlee kicks to George. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 5 points so far.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Durant, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
There's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
The 3 from George. Westbrook finds George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here is Durant from deep 3-point range. And that one is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Launches it. That shot off, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Pass to Booker. Back to KD. From the arc. Rebounded by Covington. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And you can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. He trusted him with the pass that time.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Clippers leading by 3.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Ayton kicks to Paul. Back to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. It's Durant with the drive. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Paul after the Clippers pick up 2. Back to KD. Down low. They get a hand on it. Plumlee with the steal. George with no one around. Trains the 3-pointer. George has got 8.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
Booker looking around. Paul kicks to Booker. To halt the run. Rebounded by Covington. Clippers leading by 8. George finds Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's KD. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Well, with the skill and size to score from anywhere on the court, Durant produces huge numbers pretty much on a nightly basis.
George, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Phoenix shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Suns trail by 6. And a deep three from Booker. They get it back. And finished up by KD.
A great hustle from the swing man that time as Durant doing whatever he could do to keep it alive.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Paul for 3.
A good defensive effort from Westbrook there. When he uses his quickness and length, he can take a shooter out of their rhythm.
Paul George, he's been the guy.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Terrence Ross is out there with Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Right side, Covington. Westbrook against Warren. Outside for George. Over Booker. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Passes to Warren. Ross with it. Leonard with the steal. Here's George. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And here's George. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Takes it out to Covington. Outside Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. George, no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Booker against George. The kick out to Warren. From the high post. Ayton, the pass to Warren. Booker against George. Here's Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Shoots over Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
They get Russell Westbrook.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort. Oh, yes, sir. That might be a 50, or are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
Paul left side. Launches a three. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Booker against George. Leonard kicks to Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Suns. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Ross. Booker outside. Suns moving the ball around. Ball finds Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Clippers in the lead, and stolen by Booker. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Paul against Westbrook. On the wing, George. Outside, Covington. And Westbrook, here we go.
Again, more attack mode play from Russell Westbrook. He just puts it on the deck and draws contact.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
That one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul dishes to Warren. Ross passes to Warren. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Paul. Rebounded by Covington.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
George against Paul, and it's George missing. Now here's Ayton for 3. Ross, no good on the last second attempt there.
Covington can guard.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot.
Much stronger player now is KD, and that time powered through the contact.
Gordon, the pass to Zubac. Here's Highland. Over Paul. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Durant deciding where to go with it. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Highland passes to Powell. He dishes it to Morris. Back to Powell. Outside Gordon. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
It's Durant on the wing, covered by Morris. Warren, that's for 2. Back to KD. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Suns. Damian Lee comes in for Paul. Here's Highland. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 3. Ross kicks to Ayton. Pass to KD. Warren on the wing. And there's the pass to Durant. Going inside.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Zubac's the pass to Gordon. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, KD. And KD throws it down.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Back to Lee. Suns moving the ball around. KD. Oh, that was huge!
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
Outside Gordon. Here's Highland, covered by Lee. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And again, no good by the Clippers.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Warren sets the pick for Durant. Durant with another miss. Clippers trail by 3. Gordon kicks to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
Here's KD. Oh,
he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Pass to Highland. Fires from deep. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Ross passes to Ayton. Count it. Ayton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Passes it to Highland. Out to Morris. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Powell, no one around him. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Warren dishes to Durant. Pass to Ross. Back to Durant. Powell pulls it in.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And here's KD for 3. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. He got into double digits. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Owen is out there with Durant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Lee in at the point guard. And the Suns call time here. Some changes for Phoenix. Okogie's checked in for T.J. Warren. Devin Booker comes in for Ross. And it's Paul in for Damian Lee. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. There's the dish to Plumlee. Takes it out to Covington. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Beautiful stroke off the catch and shoot from Robert Covington that time.
And here's Booker from the arc. And it's rebounded by Covington. Clippers shooting 39% from the floor at their best. George finds Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Looking to get back on track here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up.
First team foul. At the line for
and he makes the first.
Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Booker against George. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Booker outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Paul. The wide open look for Durant. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Suns foul. DeAndre Ayton. Second personal foul. First team foul.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
Clippers leading by 3. Westbrook passes to Plumlee. Outside for George. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. KD with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Ayton sets the pick for KD. Ayton finds Durant. Over in the corner, Paul. The drive by KD. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Robert Covington picks one up. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Plumlee with a screen on Paul. Westbrook drops in the layup for 2. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Well, he's been in these spots before, and you can see Westbrook wants it and comes through.
Durant kicks to Booker. KD a screen on George. Fader on the way. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Back to Westbrook. Outside Covington. It's deflected and stolen by Booker. Paul dishes to Ayton. Stolen by George. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Suns leading. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Leonard the pass to George. From downtown. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. The pass to Okogie. Here's Durant. Drives to the hoop. Takes it out to Booker. 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Plumlee trying to break loose, and it's Leonard missing. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant kicks to Ayton. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
And so he hits both. Booker outside. So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job, McDavid. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Ayton. Paul finds Durant. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
From deep three-point range. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Durant. Fires the 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Towns for 3. They get it back. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Screen by Durant. Here's the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Edwards for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Here's Conley. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Good on the second one. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Conley. McDaniels from long range. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Durant with a screen on Edwards. Here's Paul. Outside Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Gobert with it. Durant covering. For 3, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Durant, pass to Booker. The fadeaway. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Right side McDaniels. The 3-ball. Drops in the 3.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Durant with a screen on Edwards. A nice shot by Booker.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Conley against Durant. To the middle. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Durant.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. Screen by Durant. Fires from deep. Booker can't get it to go.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Booker. He has 6. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. He goes up. Oh, blows the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Ayton, the screen on McDaniels. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket. And
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns.
good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got DeAndre Ayton. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Paul in at the point. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Edwards against Ross. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly.
Ross is very dependable as a defender. Somebody who uses his length and quick hands to bother shooting.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Warren against McDaniels. Edwards for 3. For 3, Conley. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Towns for 3. Pure from three-point range. Towns has got 8.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Inside. They need this. And Ayton with the stuff.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Minnesota in the lead. It's McDaniels on the wing. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 5.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world, I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight. That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Durant, pass to Paul. Back to Durant. On the wing, Durant. From deep. Ross can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Durant with it. He's picked up by Conley. Durant, the pass to Paul. Back to Durant. The three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Suns have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-6 run. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. And he's now got the double-double.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Durant against Gobert. Outside Durant. The shot. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And thank you, Allie, good stuff. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Austin Rivers out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
Devin Booker.
He hits the second from the line. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
3-pointer. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Minnesota's shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Rivers. Here's Prince. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Booker gets double teamed. Pass to Warren. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Out on his own on the break. Pushing it up now. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Right side Anderson. 3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker, good.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Prince with the bucket.
Boy, nice strong finish that time by Taurean Prince.
Booker, the pass to Warren. Back to Booker. Outside Warren. It's Booker on the wing. Fires for three. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
It's Booker on the wing. Launches it to the inside. And Booker throws it down.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Ayton with a screen. Pass to Booker. This for the tie. Now Warren.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Lee.
2 minutes.
Outside Booker. For the lead. Booker missing again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now Reed. Here's Prince. That three's off the mark. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Devin Booker.
And it's tied up with that one. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Here's Anderson. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Pass to Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, no good. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Now here's Booker. It's stolen. Here's Prince. He's covered by Warren. From downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Pass to Lee. It's intercepted. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the three. Here's Booker. And here's Ayton. Back to Baisley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the
first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 5 ticks left in the third. Towns for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Darius Baisley is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Damian Lee. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now Booker. Pass to Baisley. 6 to shoot. Warren, the pass to Booker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Booker's got 21 points in the game. From outside the arc. The shot by Conley, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Picked up by Baisley. Booker for 3. The Suns need to get off a shot. Lead. He drops it from range. And the Suns lead by 2.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Pass to Baisley. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Edwards against Booker. Some solid defense from Edwards. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 37% in the game. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Outside Booker. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Edwards. And he gets that one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
And stolen by Edwards. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Some changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Baisley. Okogie comes in for Warren. And it's Paul in for Lee. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Prince is checked in for Mike Conley.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
First free throw is good.
Karl Anthony Towns.
And so Towns nails them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Shoots from the elbow. Booker can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Pass to Towns. Wing shot on the way. Gobert inside. Booker defending. And down it goes. 2 points.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Okogie shot is off.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Prince can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Aiden. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Booker. Towns passes to Edwards. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix is shooting 41% in this game. Aiden with a screen. Here's Okogie. Pass to Durant. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket and scores off the crossover.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Towns for 3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Pass to Paul. Screen by Durant. The 3. Edwards pulls it in. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 11-2 run. Off the mark there with a 3. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Booker for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Spins. Here's Prince. Offensive board. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Durant. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. This was a hard, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.